American watchmaking is really a story of ingenuity, resilience, and reinvention. It's a journey that begins in the mid-1800s and unfolds through times of triumph and challenge. Today, we're going to explore that rich legacy through 8 extraordinary watches, and each chapter is a timeless tale. But what makes this story a little bit different and special in its own way is, in every chapter I'm going to give you one watch that's going to be under 4K that is still purchasable today. So that by the end of the video, if you want it, you can build an 8-watch collection that completely tells the story of American horology from the beginning to modern day. Also, there'll be timestamps down below if you want to skip ahead, but if you do that, make sure you hit like and comment because it messes with the algorithm a little bit. But let's go ahead and start with chapter 1, the early days of American watchmaking. For this chapter, I would like to use the Vortrek Watch Co. Waltman reissue, which you can typically find between $2,500 and $3,500. Our story begins in the 1850s with Waltman. Now, the brand that revolutionized watchmaking by pioneering mass production. Before Waltman, watches were handcrafted, slow to make, and inconsistent. But the Vortrek Watch Co. takes a vintage Waltman pocket watch, the movements and the cases, and it refurbishes them into a modern wrist watch while preserving that original craftsmanship. Now, this chapter is going to highlight the emergence of the American watch industry and its shift to standardization, interchangeable parts, which set the foundation for large-scale watch production, a theme that you'll see later on as well. The Vortrek Watch Co. Waltman reissue is really that modern reincarnation of that historic watch. Field and marine trench watches, which were originally designed for the military use in World War I, this reissue honors the legacy of the first truly waterproof watch by maintaining the original design codes while incorporating some contemporary watchmaking technology. It signifies Waltman's return to the forefront of watchmaking, appealing to enthusiasts who value historical significance and innovative design. And in my opinion, the Waltman reissue isn't just a watch, it's a piece of living history, tying our history and our past to the present. Next up in the history, we want to talk about chapter 2, which is going to be the railroad standard. And for this watch, I think the best encompassing of this history in American horology is the Ball Trainmaster, which you can find anywhere from $2,500 to $3,800 depending on the model. Now, the 1890s brought rapid expansion of railroads, and with it, a pressing need for precise timekeeping. Now, if you want to know how railroads led to the time zones, there's another video in my playlist, The History of Time, but we'll keep moving along with this one. Now, in this time period, a single error in synchronization could result in catastrophic accidents, and Ball Watch Co. stepped in, crafting timepieces that met strict railroad standards. This Ball Trainmaster is a testament to that era in which watches literally save lives and keep people on track. Like, literally. By paying homage to the brand's history with American railroads and offering classic designs with modern watchmaking technology, these watches typical a lot of great features. Not only do they have classic and elegant designs that are inspired by the vintage railroad watches with a focus on clear dials and refined aesthetics, the tritium gas tubes for exceptional night stability are really a hallmark of Ball watches. They're going to provide you that superior luminosity, glow-in-the-dark capabilities in any kind of dark condition. They're also going to give you some reliable automatic movements that are often actually cost certified for accuracy. They come with a durable construction that are built to withstand the daily wear and tear, and the Trainmaster collection offers a variety of models, including chronographs, moon phase displays, world timers, and they have a great price range from $2,500 to $3,800 if that's your kind of style of watch. Now, from the railroads, I want to transition more to the trenches. So chapter 3, we're going to talk about the rise of military watches. And for this watch, I think the best one to use is the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical, which you can typically find around $600 brand new and a lot cheaper on the used market. So by World War II, Hamilton had become one of the go-to brands for military timepieces, and these watches were trusted companions on the battlefield. And in this involvement of supplying watches to the US military, it really solidified its reputation for durable, reliable timepieces, that the Khaki Field Mechanical is really that modern representation of all of that. In this classic military watch, it offers a direct connection to its heritage of equipping soldiers as a modern interpretation of classic military field watches all put into one. It does that by providing a great watch at an accessible price point. Now, I do have some critiques of this watch, which is another video you could check out of what I think is the Hamilton killer. But honestly, this is a great watch and there's a reason why it's a classic. This hand-wound mechanical timepiece draws heavily on its military heritage. It features a highly legible dial with prominent numerals, robust, no-frills design. It's powered by reliable mechanical movement, typically the Hamilton caliber H50, and it provides a tangible connection to traditional watchmaking. Its durable construction and versatile aesthetic, often paired with a NATO strap, make it suitable for everyday wear, and it appeals to enthusiasts who appreciate the simple historical-inspired watches, as well as anyone alike, because it's really a great gotta watch, which is a go anywhere, do anything. And when you buy from a brand like Hamilton, you know you're going to get a watch that's going to be simple, reliable, but also going to be built to endure. Now from the trenches, let's go ahead and take it to the sky. And for chapter 4, we're going to talk about the aviation era. And the watch I'd like to talk about with this one is going to be the Bulova Lunar Pilot, which you can find for about $900. And here's a little history. In 1971, astronaut Dave Scott wore a Bulova watch during the Apollo 15 mission. This really proved his precision in the most extreme environment that you can get to, which is space. Now, the Bulova Lunar Pilot is a faithful reincarnation of that chronograph worn on the moon during its Apollo 15 mission in '71. It's going to offer a piece of space history for around $900. And the iconic timepiece really retains a distinctive design of the original, including its prominent chronograph pushers and clear legible dial, which is the theme of American-style watches, as you can see. However, while the original watch was a mechanical watch, the modern reissue utilizes Bulova's high-performance quartz, with a frequency of 262 kilohertz, and that gives it exceptional accuracy. Now, this blend of historical significance and modern technology makes the Lunar Pilot a compelling choice for watch enthusiasts and space aficionados alike. It provides you a tangible link with a pivotal moment in human exploration and represents a powerful chapter in American horology. Now, Bulova's Lunar Pilot is more than just a watch. It's a celebration of humanity's leap into the unknown. And as we drip into the unknown, let's talk about another chapter that created a lot of unknown for the world, which was the Quartz crisis, and by world I mean the watch world. So chapter 5, the Quartz revolution, I think the best watch to talk about for this would be the Timex Q reissue, which you can find for $200 or a little bit less. Now, if you thought I was gonna make a whole video and not mention Timex, you're definitely wrong. And if you haven't hit subscribe yet, I'll wait. Okay, you got it? All right, good. I'm just saying because 30% of the people who watch the videos don't actually subscribe, and that's really bad luck. I heard that if you don't subscribe, you're gonna lose your next eBay bid. So yeah, just go ahead and hit that. I think it's the red button. Yeah. You let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, for them, in response to the quartz crisis, Timex embraced quartz technology and offered affordable, reliable, and quartz watches that kept the brand relevant during a challenging time for traditional watchmaking. The Timex Q really celebrates this period with a design that harkens back to the original 1979 model, representing an era when American watch companies adapted to the disruption and innovation of the quartz movements. The Timex Q reissue is a faithful revival of that original Q model and many of the other models from the 1970s, with also a modern twist to them as well. A period of quartz technology that revolutionized the watch industry, this reissue captures that retro charm of the era with distinctive design elements, including a woven stained steel bracelet, which you can get as off the market bracelet from companies like Strap Habit, a rotating type ring, and a functional battery hatch on the case back. Powered by a modern quartz movement for reliable timekeeping, the Q reissue offers a nostalgic and affordable option for those seeking that vintage-inspired look with the modern appeal and modern technology. For chapter 6, I want to talk about the resurgence of mechanical watches. And I think the best company and watch to talk about this is the Shinola, and particularly the Shinola Runwell, which you can find anywhere from $1,600 to $1,000. The reason why I picked Shinola is because it revived American watchmaking in Detroit by blending Swiss components with American assembly. The Runwell, their flagship model, symbolizes the resurgence of mechanical watches and the reawakening of interest in American craftsmanship. By the 21st century, American watchmaking had nearly disappeared, but in Detroit, Shinola sparked a resurgence blending Swiss precision with American craftsmanship. The Shinola Runwell is the flagship timepiece of the Detroit-based brand, embodying commitment to American craftsmanship and classic design. Ranging in price from roughly $600 to $1,000, the Runwell is characterized by its clean and legible dial, a common thing among American watchmakers, its robust construction, and a focus on simple elegance. Typically powered by reliable quartz movements, though automatic versions are also available, it emphasizes durability, timeless style over intricate complication. The Runwell's design often incorporates vintage-inspired elements, reflecting Shinola's broader mission of revitalizing American manufacturing and celebrating enduring design principles. In chapter 8, I want to highlight the return of American watchmaking, in particular innovation. And I think the best way to do that is to highlight one of the great micro brands that is working in the US. And while there's a lot of brands, and I'm interested in which ones you guys would have chose, the one I want to highlight is Brew Metric Retro. This is a watch that you can find for $450, but it has its own unique design. See, the reason why I chose Brew Watch Co. is a modern American micro brand known for its unique designs and inspired by coffee culture. The Metric Retro combines vintage aesthetics with contemporary watchmaking techniques, embodying a creativity and innovation that defies the new wave of American watch brands. The Brew Metric Retro is a compact retro-inspired chronograph that draws heavily on the 1970s design aesthetics. With a focus on utilitarian functionality, distinctive styling, and it features a 36mm case with a blending of steel and contrasting brushed components, giving it an industrial yet refined look. The watch is powered by a mecha quartz movement, offering an accuracy with the quartz and the tactile feel of a mechanical chronograph. Its integrated bracelet, asymmetric dial, and contrasting colors further enhance its retro appeal, making the Brew Metric Retro a style an affordable option for those seeking a vintage-inspired timepiece with a modern twist. Now, if anyone knows someone from the company, tell them that I would love to work together, as their designs are something that I really find amazing and something I would love to feature on the channel. You know, I'm just balling on a budget here, so I can't buy everything, but I really respect their watchmaking designs, and I think that they're awesome. And if anyone has one, let me know in the comments down below. Are they as good as they look on camera? Now, as we close, as we talk about the legacy of American watchmaking, we've covered everything from the pioneering days of Waltman to the modern creativities of companies like Brew. American watchmaking really tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and reinvention. Each watch we've seen is a chapter in this legacy, proof that while trends may shift, the spirit of American ingenuity endures. Now, the question that I have is, what are the chapters that are unwritten? If you'd like to add your story to the book that I love to share, please share it in the link in the description, or just visit the website wristunwound.com where you can submit your story, because I would love to share it on the website, on Instagram, or maybe this very channel with an interview or a story. And if you would like to see more videos like this where maybe I break down Japanese or British or German or other countries' cultures, please let me know in the comments down below. If this is a series that you guys enjoy, I have some other ones built out, but I just want to make sure it meets your interests. But regardless, thank you for spending your most valuable resource with me. And I pray that this week you remember to believe in yourself, believe in God, and amazing things are going to happen. Hope to see you guys again soon. Check out one of these other videos, but until then, God bless and peace.